And welcome to the Grade 2 song Calypso from the Trinity College 2016 to 2019 series. Like a few of the songs in this grade book, it's in the key of A major, so we've got, I'll just go through some of the notes. We've got F sharp, fret 2, because we've got C sharp, F sharp and G sharps of course for A major. So fret 2 will be F sharp on string 1. I'm not sure if there's a high G sharp, but it's fret 4 anyway on string 1. C sharp, fret 2 on string 2, G sharp on fret 1 of string 3. If there are any others, I'll bring them out as we go along. So the time signature is a common time signature, which means 4 crotchet beats in a bar, and we've just got a lovely Calypso Latin American rhythm here in this song, and that'll become apparent as we play. One thing that I like to do at the start is just look at the left and right hand fingerings and see how this rhythm's going to play out for us. I'll play it to start with and then we'll just talk about that in more detail. And you can see what's going to happen here. We get little bits of repeats of those rhythms. So let's have a look at that in more detail and let's explore how to play this confidently and fluently. So we start off with an A bass, finger 2 on C sharp, I M there, right hand thumb, I M. You can see there's a tied note, so we need to be able to count this. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Again, slowly. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. You can see that the tied note there isn't played, so it's held from the previous note. The E is held. Let's just practice that with no left hand. This is a great way of practicing getting your fingers correct on your right hand, being able to play. So I'm just going to go fingers fingers index and middle on strings 2 and 1. With my thumb first. Okay, so you can see how we can do that. Thumb, I, M. Okay, and then you can add the note in, and of course now you get the correct sound. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1. Okay, so that takes us to the next bar, bar 2. 1, 2 and 3, 4. So you can see that we've got to wait till beat 4 to play that low B there on fret 2 of course of string 5. So I'll go through that and count through that slowly. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. It's just a repeat of course there. So let's play those 3 bars, that's bars 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so it's just holding the last high note over beat 3 and then playing the other one on beat 4. You'll see in this song there's lots of phrase marks which kind of help us separate out the top lines, the high voices from the lower voices. It's quite nice to do actually, they're not slurs. So they're just phrase marks, just telling us that just to separate out as best as you can the high and the low notes. It's something that's done a lot in piano music, I notice, but not so much in guitar music. That takes us to bar 5, and we've got a repeat of the first part. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1. Now this is the tricky one, bar 7. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Okay, so let's just look at that rhythm. So we get a bass note on beat 1, which is bar 7. 1, 2 and, okay, so that's E to D, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so that's the counting. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Next bar, 1, 2 and 3, 4. The little symbol at the end, like a little comma mark, is like a pause or a breath mark. I'm not quite sure why it's in here. It's been put in, maybe it's just to demonstrate a little pause before going to the next section. So let's play bars 1 to 8 through to start with and see what this sounds like. Just missed out. There's a low A on the end there, but not to worry. So, nice bouncy rhythm. That's playing it close up to tempo. You don't need to practice that fast. You can always practice, as always, as I say, about 60-70% of tempo. So you can just feel that you can think more along the lines of getting those notes right. So let's have a little look at the next section. So this is bars 9 to 16. We start with finger 2 on F sharp, finger 3 on a D. I'm just using IM again for the high notes. 3-note chord together, D, D, F sharp. Same rhythms, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Change into C sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so remember to slow down their crotchets on bars 9 and 11. Let's play those again. 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open strings. 1 and 2 and 3. C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just putting the fingers in the right place. A little bit of a repeat there in bar 13. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The tricky bar. 1 and 2. 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1. Slight change. C sharp, E. 1, 2 and 3. Let's try that again. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so that means you just get a little A major chord at the end.